guys, it's Miss Miranda. Today I'm going to read a story for you called The Lobster Cafe. It's written by Marilyn Sprink and illustrated by Steve Clark. Now remember, the illustrator is the person who draws the pictures in the book, and the writer is the author. So she's the person who puts the words into the book. So this story is called The Lobster Cafe. Resting deep at the bottom of the sea was an old ship known as Jellyfish Hotel. The Jellyfish Hotel was a splendid place with something for everyone, both young and old alike. Chapter 1: Acts of Kindness. A popular spot in the Jellyfish Hotel was the Lobster Cafe. The owner was a gruff old lobster named Lou. Lou sounded mean, but everyone knew he had a heart of gold. When Lou's antenna began to twitch, it meant that he was thinking about helping someone. One day, a sad and lonely eel named Edith arrived at the cafe. She was hungry and looking for a job. Lou's antennae began to twitch. Lou offered the forlorn-looking eel a meal and a job. After Edith ate, she began waiting on tables. Soon, Edith was smiling and chatting with the guests. The cafe's customers came to love Edith. From the kitchen, Lou watched happily. At the end of the day, Lou would sit and eat a quiet dinner alone in the cafe's tidy little kitchen. One day, a school of pale-looking salmon entered the cafe. The fish were on their way back to the place they were born. They had traveled many miles that day. Lou's antennae began to twitch. The salmon were so exhausted they didn't say a word. Lobster Lou acted quickly, pushing tables and pulling chairs around so the salmon could sit and rest together. Then Lou rushed to the kitchen to fix his famous fry bread and American Indian bread berry pudding, wojape. Soon the salmon perked up, color returned to their skin, and they began talking happily about completing their long journey home. Lobster Lou just smiled, and then he returned to the kitchen for a quiet dinner alone. Another day, a parade of hermit crabs arrived at the cafe. They had outgrown their shells and were in search of new homes. When the little crabs entered the cafe, they had already abandoned their old shells and were clearly distraught. Lobster Lou's antennae began to twitch. Lou scurried over to the little crabs. There, said Lou. Don't worry, we will find each of you a new home. Then Lou began taking the shells from the cafe walls and fitting each little hermit crab with a new shell. For hours, you could hear Lou saying, "And this shell is just perfect for you." In their new shells, the little hermit crabs feasted on Lou's famous southern gumbo. After they ate, Edith helped the little crabs decorate their new shells with spoons, coasters, and napkins that Lou had folded into paper cranes. Lou watched for a bit, and then he returned to the kitchen for a quiet dinner alone. It was this way Day after day at the Lobster Cafe. Lobster Lou's guests came and went, but each guest left the cafe feeling special. Lou gave all his customers the gift of kindness. After a very busy day, Edith noticed an exhausted looking Lou eating his dinner alone in the kitchen. Edith thought to herself, this lobster's kindness must be returned. Then Edith began to make plans. That's the end of our story for today, and I will read the second part for you for another day. See you guys later.